Hello everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Subsistence, and we are now in episode 96. Well, it's early morning, the sun has just come up, glaring in my face. Okay, so this episode, we finally got to the point where we're going to start upgrading the front of the base. So, I did do a little bit of work off camera, not a lot, but I went out and did some work picking up some resources, but in particular in here I ripped through the garden bed, so there's a lot of stuff happening in here at the moment. I really needed more veggies. So the fridge has got a few more veggies in there. I was down pretty low. In fact, I'll grab a carrot right now and a drink of water. Fantastic. And a piece of chicken. So I did fill up the steak and the liver a little bit, and I had to take care of one of the lavenders, so I've got my back to 5 chickens again. So probably should be making some better quality foods actually. So I've got alloy sheets on me, I've got my hammer in my hotbar, so we're going to go to the front here and see if we can do some upgrades. Now I did notice something, by the way. I have been absolutely hammering the refining process. So there's quite a lot of ore being processed at the moment. But yesterday, while I looked off camera, during the middle of the day, it probably was a more sunny day than what it is today, I guess. I did see the power with 24 solar panels. It was doing 2.16. So if that helps anyone, that would be good, I suppose. Just to know, if you have 24 solar panels, then you can expect to be making about 2.16 power. So when this thing was pushing out 1.8, it was well and truly covering it. So I'm not sure just if they've... Did I finish anything? It's almost done. I've already taken some stuff out. I had quite a bit of copper being produced and whatnot. And I decided as well to make another lockpick, so I've got 3 on me at the moment. And a little bit more scrap. I found a bit more scrap off camera, so yeah, we're not doing too bad. But yeah, in time for the hunters to be enabled, I did want to have them running after 365 days at least. At the moment, I think we're 335, something like that. So anyhow, we want to do this upgrade of the front of the base. So I gather we need to do the floors, like the foundations and the walls, I think. So let's get started. Let's see. So it takes 4 per foundation, which I gather there's about 5 here. So 20, another 15 for the walls. So I should be able to do the foundations and the walls on the front. And maybe a couple along here, something like that. So let's just do the old upgrade using up some of our alloy sheets. So there's one. Comes number 2. Yeah, it's got quite a different sound. That sounds like wood, that sounds like metal. Cool. So if we do get attacked, at least it should up, I guess, the hit points, make it a bit harder for them to destroy anything. And as you can imagine, if you were doing this to every part of your base, oh man, on a big base it would be a fairly resource hungry activity. So I've got enough to make 6, so hang on. Let's do this guy. And don't forget, it's not because it uses iron fragments or zinc fragments that's a problem, it's the scrap. So I really need to keep grabbing scrap as much as I can get, I suppose. Okay, so there's the last of the front wall. Oh, you can upgrade the door too, hey, forgot about that. Oh, let's do this guy here. Might come back with another couple and do that. So actually, yeah, okay, we'll do that first. Scoot back, grab another couple. I think I had 10 left in here, so we'll do the front door. Yeah, that looks so different when you get that upgraded, eh? Okay, Okay, so let's do the door. What's the door look like? Must be all metal. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it sounds a bit better. Actually, sounds a little bit like 7 Days when you get a different door going. Oh, that looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? Yeah, got to remember, I've got to do that panel there, and then probably these half panel, that. Yeah, it'll have to all be upgraded, I think. Give myself some decent defense, probably even those top ones, even the flooring up the top here, the ceilings. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, that's what it looks like. Yeah, because they're going to come down here and try to fight. They could be throwing Molotovs up against here. So yeah, I need to keep going with that, getting as much done as possible. But yeah, it does need quite a lot of scrap metal to make more sheets. I don't think did I have alloy sheets or did I just have the scrap? Oh no, I did have alloy sheets. Oh, there you go. Well, actually, hang on. Let me take another 25. I can do a bit more, hey. So at least, well, I've got the hammer on me. Let's upgrade that front part. I wonder whether we should... well, I can do it from the outside anyway, I suppose. So it really needs this guy. So that only needs 2, okay. 2, then this guy here, 3. Oh wow, I guess it kind of matches in with the garage door, hey? That looks pretty good actually. Just got to be careful. If they throw stuff up against here and I haven't got the foundations upgraded, it'll be a bit of an issue. And I guess eventually I suppose I'll have everything metal, won't I? Inside the garage eventually. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to come back and do a fair bit more, but let's do a bit more along this side. So we'll do that. If you upgrade, does that also... you don't have to fix it. Even though that was a little bit damaged. Probably had a bear or something hit it or attack it or whatnot. Okay, so it's to there. How many have I got left? Does that look like 8 to you? We'll do this one. Yeah, I think there's 4 left. Oops. And we'll do this one. So that kind of gives me... yeah, it does look pretty spiffy, doesn't it? Not sure if I really need to upgrade those panels on top, but it would certainly make it a stronger base, I suppose. What's with the snow game? It's still hanging around. Man, thought I got rid of the snow. You watch, I'll be complaining later on because it'll be like, where's the snow? I like the snow. Won't be that much longer and it will disappear and then I'll need to change my clothes. Certainly won't be wearing this big jacket. Let's have a look back at the base if we can. Yeah, it does look quite different, doesn't it, when it has that metal. I'm just wondering how far I should go. Maybe just to the main base, so that all that front section's protected, I guess. I mean, you won't know until you start getting battled and whatnot, but I think the plan will be to do that over the next 20 odd days in Subsistence World. Upgrade this front section of the base. I have to upgrade the garage as well, I think. See, I don't know whether they would damage the top part of the base, but I guess they shoot at anything. So probably all this needs to be upgraded as well. I can see myself going through another 100 alloy sheets pretty quickly, so... Alright, well, that's kind of the starting point, I guess, for the upgrade to the base, and the rest of it now I'm just going to have to keep looking at getting as much scrap as possible, because if you have a look in here, when you go to actually make a piece of alloy sheet, it's only 2 scrap, but they'll add up. When the mass is high enough, yeah, see, it's certainly going to chew through a bit. Yeah, even if you had 100 mass and you did 10 sheets, it's only 10 sheets, isn't it? Like, it uses 10 mass, so if you made 10 sheets, it's only going to upgrade, 3 walls or 2.5 foundations. So yeah, it is a very expensive exercise. Let's put our hammer back. See, there's 170 still in there. That's right, I did flog a few from the cupboard at another point in time. Yeah, let's have a look. Have to grab that. How about those 2? Drinky water. How much do these things need upgrading? Oh, they're pretty good. They'll last a little bit longer. Alright, well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go out and grind and get a fair bit more scrap, but these alloy sheets, well, this is what I was keeping them for, though, wasn't it? I think I might just upgrade a little bit more. I think I'll do that before I go out and grind. How's that? I think that's a good idea. This is the reason I was keeping them, the alloy sheets, anyway. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. So, what really needs to be upgraded? So really to get this whole front section done, it will be these foundations at the front of the garage, so we'll do them. There's one. This is going to be number 2, there'll be a third one. That looks pretty sweet, actually, hey? Looking through there like that. This will be this guy on the corner. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright, I don't think I've got an awful lot of choice. I'm going to have to do these guys too. So we'll do this first one. Then we can do, I think, 3 more walls. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Still uses 1 plank, 1 nail. Alright, so what's that look like? Get my hammer out of my way. Of course, it has to be snowing when I do this. Look, the snow! Look at it! I've just realised again. You stop snowing! Alright. Yeah, kind of getting there. Yeah, that does look pretty good. At least it's a lot more protected now. A little bit more around the side there. And I guess there'll be some on this side back towards the main base. Just those next 3 foundations and 2 walls. So got a little bit more to do. How about we save it while we're out here? Yeah, I do like it. It does look pretty cool. Got to move those wind turbines onto the roof somewhere and think about where we're going to do that elevator yet. But yeah, I really wanted to get a fair bit of this upgraded well and truly before we enable the hunters. So we've got a little bit more to do finishing that off. But yeah, I'd really like a fair bit more scrap before we do it. Got 19 on us at the moment. Alright, well I might just continue doing a little bit of grinding, see if we can get a bit of scrap on the way around, get some more timber as well for this episode. Keep looking back there and going, yeah, it's been a long time coming trying to get that front. I mean, the guys could come in the water here and throw Molotovs at the back of the base for all I know. I have no idea, what the AI is like, so anyway. We just do what we think is going to be the most likely problem. And when they attack, I don't know, are they going to attack the heck out of the outpost base? I don't know. Have to wait and see, I suppose. I don't know how that works. Do they attack there when you're not there? I mean, and where are they going to build? Excuse me. You know, do they attack the base when you're not anywhere near the base? Or just the ones that you know, the base that you're close to or living in at the time? I don't know. Not sure how that works, and probably won't know until, stop playing up. Oh, cool. She didn't die. I didn't want her to die. I wanted to replace the other lavender, so, you know, shh, don't tell her that, but that's where I'm sort of headed. So how about we head back pretty quickly, grab a few of these on the way back. This is what makes it difficult when there's snow around. You don't know whether there's a white wolf close by. You just can't see him. Man, that is quite a blizzard. Man, that does feel a lot more secure. So I did the other lavender before, so how about we pick her up. And in here we'll take the level 0 and put her in there. There you go. So I'm actually going to cook up this McChicken. Put that in there. Probably can use some of that actually. Alright, sorry girl, you've been really good. Nice knowing you. Okay, so if we cut that into halves, we'll put all that in there. A few more of them. Oh man, I just looked at this before, I've got so many premium feathers now. Look at that, 133. Everything seems like you've got a lot in Subsistence, and then all of a sudden you go to use it for something, and then it's like, man, you're not even close. Oh dear. Alright, let's grab out a little bit more of this, because we're going to use this in a sec. Keep an eye on these. Oh wow, that's still going. Yeah, because I think, what was it? Every time you kill the chicken, you get like 7 or 8 animal fat. No, is that right? No, sorry, I think it's 5 animal fat. I think that's what I had. Can we eat these yet? I don't know. I think they're a bit bigger than your average piece of chicken. Have these gone down much? Oh, they have. Wow. Wow, that's a fair bit. Alright, let's do these guys. Some water, some fertilizer. Water, fertilizer. Oh, 98% is close enough, I think. I'll have to do that one again. Pretty easy down here though. You can just refill as long as you don't click over the same one twice. Man, that is a blowy storm of sorts. So I think that one's done. Might as well top these up. Okay, so all our plants. I don't know whether it's better just to do a big chunk of these all at the one time, like I've done here. Grab 5 or 6, just take them out. What I might do is just grab 4 tomatoes and go and visit the chickens, because I think they were getting down a little bit. Yeah. So throw 2 in there, and we're back up to the 90s. Actually, I might as well grab that. Actually, I might as well do their water at the same time. I did the water not long back. Yeah, that's pretty good. They're both in the 90s again. So throw the apples in, throw the water in. Take the fertilizer out. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's refill these. Put them back in the cupboard and take out almost 100 fertilizer back. Might as well empty these at the same time. Just normal maintenance, I guess. Alright, so that finished. Cool. Give you some more to work with. Okay. All good. So let's take out what we did process. Yeah, I think because I used 18 iron fragments to make the lockpick, I just wanted to make sure I could replace it, I think. Alright, I think maybe we go another 20 or so of these guys. Yeah, power's back up to 4 too. Split this. Middle of the day. It'll be cranking. The wind turbines are probably doing a fair bit as well. No, it's so much better actually. Yeah, I think definitely the solar panels are a much better option than the wind turbines in terms of power, but when there's a bleak day like this, the wind turbines will be generating a big chunk of the power instead of the solar panels, so at least you get extra power coming in. So the wind turbines are not totally useless, but yeah, it's almost like if 50% more power comes from the solar panels than the wind turbines, I think. If you had the same number. I think that's probably a fair bet. So the ratio, yeah, is definitely something like if you build one wind turbine, build 3 solar panels. It's something like that. Oops. Wrong cupboard. Oh no, don't do that. What did I do that for? Trev. You're clicking the wrong things. So let's take 2 of these, put them in there. How many's that got? Oh, that can do 3. I don't know why I did that. It was funny. I think I was trying to click on this. Brain fade, brain fade. What's that now? 161. Yeah, I got to get my biofuel a fair bit higher. Although we're not using it a great deal at the moment. Things are cranking along pretty well, I think. Alright, so. Yeah, that's not doing too bad. Overall though, resources, yeah. Zinc's not too bad. Copper's okay. Probably could almost do with a bit more iron being processed too, I suppose. Throw a few more in there. Don't forget, I probably do need to go back to the outpost. Grab a little bit more ore from there. See, it's not far off being even at the moment. Almost 1.6. Just going over 1.6. I think the wind turbines are... I don't know. It's a bit hard to tell where the middle of the day is when it's so cloudy. It's like another blizzard still. It's quite weird. Alright, got a little bit more grinding to do. We also need to look for pearls too. Maybe I should have a quick look. Could put the hammer away because I haven't been upgrading. I'm just curious because... You know, it's a shame if there's stuff down here and I've missed it. You know, it's just been sitting right under me, especially if it's pearls. Kelp I'm not too worried about, but yeah, definitely the pearls. Well, let's have a little bit of a look. I'm not putting the scuba diving tank on or anything. It's not that extreme. Just if there's a few pearls hanging around, I might as well pick them up. Especially in this shallower water. There's one underneath me there I can see. Let's go down and get it. Pearl, come to me. Thank you. Can't see any others, I don't think. Oh, watch out, there was a white wolf over here just before. Where it's gone. There's kelp over there. Hang on, that's not one there, is it? Or was that just the shadow or markings of some rock? No, that's sandstone, but I will grab it. If that is, if I can reach it and not get thrown away. I'm very close to the surface of the water here. Okay. Just a little bit more sandstone. It does feel a lot better now that the ice is gone, that you can get into the water a bit easier. And don't forget, I need an awful lot of pearls to upgrade weapons yet, so that's going to be a bit time consuming as well. We got kelp down here. Often there's a pearl over this direction somewhere. Maybe not today, hey? Maybe not today. Okay, well, let's go back. He's picked up one from this area. Yeah, I picked up one. I really do like the shape of the base at the moment. It's not bad. A bit interesting. Not a square box. It kind of started off as a bit of a square box, to be honest, didn't it? But, yeah. Can make it look even a little bit more different. If I add a tower, I suppose. Get a breath here and then keep going. Let's see what we can find on this other side. If there's anything around. No animals just out here. No. It's getting a bit dark, Trev. You won't be able to do this for too much longer tonight. Oh, there's a bit of kelp around. So we'll grab that one. There's a bit more sandstone. Certainly finding a fair share of sandstone on this little run. Oh, there's a pearl there, but it's a long way down. Risk it for a biscuit? Why not? At least I'm going straight down, I suppose. Alright, straight back up. Can't see any others, I don't think. Okay, we'll grab another breath. Oh, alright, that might have to do. It's getting pretty dark. I'll go through the side steps here near the gazebo. It's pretty dark in the water, eh? It is now time for lights in the house. Yeah, sorry people if this is a little bit dark for you. Alright, we'll put that down, we'll go in here. Turn on some lights so we can see stuff a bit better. Okay, so we grabbed 2 more pearls, so that's right, we're back up to 14. Bit more of that raw stuff in there. Now, I guess the question is, I could make another antidote, which I think I will. Because I don't often get the 5 kelp on me, so I might do that. And plus, you know, I've got to eat veggies and stuff, but I've got a fair bit in the fridge, so might as well. Well, that'll give me half a dozen on me and still 8 in the chest, so that's pretty cool. So what are we having for dinner? We're having an onion, a potato, a carrot, the super chicken and some water. How close is that going to bring us? Yeah, the super chicken's pretty good actually, isn't it? Okay. Alright, let's double check in here. We'll use a bit of the coal. There's another 4. So what are we up to? 165, is that? Or 185? It's pretty good. So yeah, even though... So I've still got 2 streams being processed in the refinery. We're still high 3000s for power. It really does do a very good job. So if we take out what we've processed, put it in there, yeah, we're doing pretty well. But this is the thing, you got to kind of keep working at this, keep processing stuff. Put that back. Alright, well, I guess off camera I might do a little bit more grinding, especially for the scrap. That's kind of what I'm chasing, I guess, at the moment. There's a lot more scrap. These were pretty much... Oh, well, they go down pretty quick. It's not going to use a lot, but... Top them up ready for the next day, I suppose. It's all good. Wow, gone through all that already. Let's try some more of this stuff. So that one needs it. And what about this one? Refill these guys up. Okay. There you go. And that's all done as well. Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to save it here. I think I might call the episode here actually. So this has just got a little bit of the front of the base upgraded. Done a little bit of grinding. Off camera, yeah, I will definitely do a little bit more grinding in terms of just the scrap. Just get a fair bit more scrap so I can get some more alloy sheets made, I think. I think that'll definitely be the goal. We're heading towards that day 365 when, or 366, a year in subsistence, and then setting ourselves up with a decent base and an outpost, and then we'll enable the hunters and then have some fun with those dudes, I think. Very good. I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright people, I am going to leave the episode here. If you've liked what you've seen today and you'd like to help the channel, please go ahead and smash the like button for us, and if you haven't already subscribed, you can super help the channel by subscribing. Alrighty, thanks everyone. Cheers.